What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Blade Bias. Happy Thursday and happy Thanksgiving to anyone that celebrates. Hopefully you're all having some good food and good times with family and friends. Let's talk about the balisong news today. I'm actually recording this like in the week so I can tell you it as it goes. Unfortunately, there's not much happening. So I'm going to go over some kind of old stories that I think deserve some attention. Flipping the Prysma today, which has to do with one of our stories. And let's get into it. First up, we have two international shipping options for big makers in the community that I know international customers of theirs have really been wanting for a while. NRB announced that he will be doing an ultralight drop on Lamnia sometime next year, which is very, very exciting for anyone who's wanted to try one of his products, specifically the ultralight. Seen a lot of people have interest in that, but they can't get it because it's international, or he doesn't ship international, I should say. And next up is the Calico. The Tay Flipper Calico now offers limited international shipping. He has a whole list on his Instagram, so go check that out at Tay Flipper. But anyone who's foreign, who wanted international shipping, now can get it on the Calico. I know a lot of people in my Discord are from like Europe or Australia. Not sure if Australia is in there. You'd have to look at the list. But they've wanted a Tay Flipper and they couldn't get it because he didn't offer international. Now he does. And Calicos have been dropping relatively frequently. And by relatively frequently, I mean like, I think there's been 3 drops in the past few weeks. Could be wrong on that. Tay, don't kill me. But yeah, international shipping on Tay Flipper products. Go get a Calico. They are awesome. Next up, one of the best balisongs just got better. This is the machinewise Prysma. And I have not done a review on it yet because I've been focusing on things that I've been given for review. The Vulp and the Calico in specific, I'm trying to review before I get to things that I paid for, like the Prysma or, more importantly, the Nemesis. No, not more importantly, like the Prysma or the Nemesis, but they will come eventually. But my main complaint with the Prysma is this right here, the blade spine and the bite indicator. The bite indicator doesn't really do much. I can chaplain on it and feel it, but that's about it. If I just tap it against my finger, odds are I'm not going to feel it. And the blade spine is just, to put it bluntly, bad. It's flat and it's sharp. And every time I flip the Prysma and I hit my finger too hard, I feel like I have this little tiny cut in my finger. That's not an actual cut because I can't see it, but it just feels like something is there. And it kind of stings. And that's from, I believe, the sharp edges of the blade spine literally just like kind of cutting my finger as I do like this around my finger, or it just kind of hits over here or whatever. Both of those are being fixed in the, I believe the batch, there was one batch that was only going to contain one change, and then all the rest of the batches are the new blades. But I think that batch is done now, so I think it's all in the new blades. Could be wrong about that. First up, bite handle indicator got changed. I believe he made them deeper and a bit sharper, which should help. Makes it look a lot more like the Nemesis. The Nemesis has a very effective bite handle indicator because it scratches and you really do feel it. Kind of when you just touch it against your finger, like you can feel it, but if you move it around, it's like it's really there. Where the Prysma doesn't really have that. So that's being changed to be a more effective bite indicator. And the best change, I'm so excited. I hope he offers blades to purchase separately because I absolutely will be buying one. A chamfered spine. I believe like right here, it starts to chamfer off, which should make chaplains and anything that goes around your finger so much more comfortable. My finger does hurt right now because I have been like purposefully doing tricks kind of hard to make it get that kind of cut feeling, but it is there. And fixing the blade spine makes this the best balisong that it can be for the price. I know a lot of people don't like the balance of the Prysma. I know a lot of people don't like the weight or the whatever, blah blah blah, it's too long. Doesn't matter. We're getting an objectively good upgrade to the overall comfort of the Prysma, which is awesome because, as I said before, my biggest and really only complaint was the blade spine with the Prysma, because I like everything else about it. I like the blocky handles. I like the long nature because it fits in my collection. It's not the perfect flipper. It's no Kraken, certainly, but it's good. Very good for the price. And now it's only going to get better. So that is super exciting to see. I believe, again, you can go check his Instagram for more details, but I believe now all Prysmas will have that change. Unless the drop didn't happen. There was one drop that was supposed to only have the bite indicator and not the chamfered spline. And then after that drop went, he was going to do everything on all the blades. There could be delays to that. Go check his Instagram, like I said. But that's very, very exciting. Finally, smaller news story that I don't think got enough attention. Back when the Squid Trainer V4 came out, Squid started selling blemished Squid Trainer 3.5 handles on their website. Now, it's pretty widely assumed that this was just to sell extra stock that they had of the Squid Trainer or old blemished handles that they did, and nothing else. But then other handles started popping up on their calamari clearance section. Now I believe there's Kraken Trainer handles, there is Mako V4.5 handles, there's obviously the Squid Trainer V3.5 handles still, and then there is blemished Nautilus scales. Unfortunately, not white or carbon fiber, which is, I think, what everyone would want. But if you want just normal black G10 scales, you can now buy them. Now, before all of you go thinking, oh my god, this is because they're going to upgrade all of those too. Probably not. I would hold your horses there. It's probably not the situation that they're upgrading everything. I think they did it with the Squid Trainer. And then they realized, oh, hey, this is something that people want. Let's provide it for our other trainers. Specifically because they're selling Kraken handles. They wouldn't upgrade. I don't think they'd upgrade the Kraken that much. Especially since there's drops of this thing happening like regularly on Blade HQ right now. So I don't really think... Woo-wee! I don't really think that this is a deal of like, oh, hey... we're upgrading everything, so we're getting rid of old stock. I think it's just because they realize it's something that people wanted, and it's genuinely a good thing to have. So if you want to handle swap your Mako, I think Mako handles are like 15 bucks, which isn't that bad. Or if you need a new handle, or if you need new scales for your Nautilus, you can go get them on the calamari clearance section of Squid's website. So that's exciting. We have a pretty good balisong news all together this week. And I think that's about it. I did want to say, if you join the Discord, which is linked, I believe, in the description of all of these videos, I'm going to make a channel dedicated to balisong news. So you can go in there and post something that you think is super cool about balisongs, and there's a chance I might talk about it on Blade Bias. It's going to be a sort of way for me to look through kind of smaller things that have been happening, because mostly all the news stories that I've been talking about have just been things that are on my radar, and obviously my radar is very small. So if you guys have a story that you want me to look at, post it in the Bally News channel. I'm not guaranteeing that every single thing is going to get on there, because I try and keep it to 3 stories a week, and I try to keep it relatively topical to what's actually going on at the current point in the community. But it's just going to help me kind of source stories for this little weekly news show. And yeah, I think that's about it. Have a good holiday, everyone. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.